People in Springfield are starting to get warnings and fines involving properties that are considered a nuisance. Chris Bryant spoke with the city and a neighborhood district about the new proactive approach the city is taking.
For the longest time, the city of Springfield would give overgrowth and abatement orders on a per complaint basis. Now, residents may start seeing more and more of letters like these appearing in people's yards.
One of the things that I've been trying to do with the neighbors, we've had a lot of meetings with neighborhood groups, and really go back to this Mayberry approach of really knowing your neighbor, helping your neighbor.
For the city, taking a proactive approach when it comes to nuisance properties, the goal is simple.
Is to educate and to let people know that, hey, you can't have this on your property. This is why it's a violation. And we have these cases and we accomplish code compliance, that they stay in compliance.
The hope is that while the properties will be cleaned up, it could make for better neighborhoods.
That can be a huge change to a neighborhood that can really make an impact long before BDS comes along, long before the city has any involvement. Being neighborly is probably the best approach we can do to fix our neighborhoods.
The city of Springfield says problems can happen in any neighborhood in the city. For landowners, the fines and fees can add up. The city will also work with those who have special circumstances. For those in the community, the program has its pluses and minuses.
There's a lot of programs that are happening to try to build excitement to get home ownership up, to reinvest in properties that just need a little bit of TLC.
The West Central neighborhood president says this proactive approach is a good thing for the city, but
there's bad to that because there's a lot of neighbors that are in need, and the state of their property is in a situation, is in that situation because they got some sort of hardship, they're disabled, they're on a fixed income, whatever the case may be.
He hopes neighbors will be neighbors and help each other out instead of doing nothing. And already, neighbors are reaching out.
So we posted on our social media, if you've one, noticed that the active enforcement's happening, and two, you got caught up in it, and you're not able to help resolve it, talk to us as your neighbors, and we'll see if we can find some resources to help. And just as the result of that post yesterday, we've already had 4 neighbors reach out with various issues.
Brock Rose says that the city contractors can charge anywhere between $250 and $1,000 to mow a nuisance yard. In Springfield, Chris Bryant, KY3 News.